Hey everyone, Felix from Nintendo Life here, and the last trailer before the launch of Tears of the Kingdom is here, or was there yesterday, and to talk all about it, I'm here with the bloomin' wonderful Mr. Alex.
Whoa, it's only me. We got a lot to break down, haven't we?
We have so much to look at here. That trailer was absolutely amazing. It just kept going, kept showing new stuff, and the best part of it is that I felt that I don't feel spoiled. I'm just really excited to find out what all this is because it plants so many questions like, oh, what's this? Oh, who are these people? Oh, what's going on? Why is there mushrooms in Hateno Village? What did you think of it, Alex?
I thought it was excellent. Again, it manages to really beautifully ride that line that a trailer needs to do, where it shows off new stuff, but it only makes you want it more. It only, in a way, raises more questions, and that's what a trailer should do. It shouldn't be giving the game away or, sort of making it clear. I mean, we knew Ganondorf was coming back, and we got to see him in his muscular form rather than his sort of desiccated form.
It was so cool to actually see that model. He looks so beautiful. And
yeah, I mean, I would. I don't know about you, but I would.
Okay. Glad we got that out of the way, Alex. Moving on. The music in this trailer was just above and beyond. It was like when the saxophone hits about I can't remember exactly when in the trailer, but that just that gave me some really nice feelings in my body.
It was just after Zelda says Link, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And he comes flying there on that thing, and it's like
that thing. It brought so many things into full focus, but at the same time not answering any major questions, because for the longest time all the trailers that we've seen have been really light on story and showing other characters in the world. This is the first time that we've seen the return of Tulin, who's Tebu's son.
Yes.
The Rito. We see Riju again. We catch a glimpse of a Goron, but it's not clear which one it is. Just as they're all running through, you can see you can see one of those smasher weapons.
A cobble crusher or whatever.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but one of those. So it's okay, there's a Goron going on. We do actually see a couple of Gorons earlier on as well.
Yes, there's this shot where there's a bunch of people, and there's a person with a bucket on the head, and there's also a Goron there. And one of the coolest things of this trailer is that you see actual people fighting alongside Link. There's this really cool shot near Hateno Fort where you have all these people fighting against bokoblins, moblins. It's just so cool that you're not alone in this. You're fighting with the people.
Yeah, because you felt really, really alone in Breath of the Wild, and that added to it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it looks like we're having a slightly different approach here. Link's definitely going to be solo, I reckon 80%, 90% of the time. But It's really nice to see that there is, Hyrule is fighting back. And these aren't soldiers. If you look at them, as you say, one of them's got a bucket on his head. These aren't soldiers, these are just villagers fighting for their world, for their land.
Speaking of villages and stuff, I think maybe the thing that excited me the most during the trailer was just seeing the villages again and seeing them prosper, and you have these mushroom buildings in Hateno Village, and it's just I'm glad that nothing has happened to that village because it's where you have your house, and I really hope the cities have been they're bigger, or maybe there's more Terrytown quests where you can help rebuild more stuff, because we also see some camps outside of Hyrule Castle, and that just excites me so much. It's exactly what I wanted to see.
Can I dash some of your dreams?
Yes.
Go to 102. That's Kakariko Village. And it seems to be in ruin.
Oh. Really?
Well, look at it's loads of places have been smashed. There's ruins everywhere. It looks like they're trying to rebuild, but that's the landscape, and it doesn't look like it's it looks like stuff has just crashed down to the surface.
Oh yeah. I thought they were just building that big circular thing, but maybe it fell down and just landed there.
Who built that? I mean, as much as anything, it appears to be on its side.
True. No, it totally looks like a sky island or something that just fell down. And luckily, like Impa's house, there's nothing wrong with that. There's a bunch of houses still intact. It's just nice that things have changed. It's not just Kakariko Village. You have.
Oh yeah, no. I just wanted to make sure that was in the video more than anything.
I didn't realize that it was actually ruins. I thought, the many times I watched it, it was just like, they're rebuilding stuff, and it's like buildings they've built. But looking over it, no, you're totally right.
And then there's so much to like pick apart, and I'm actually going to be doing a video that will be coming out a little bit later on where I go through everything you missed, because my word, there's a lot to miss. But shameless plug over. Whereas previous trailers have like excited me, like the trailer number 2, that excited me. This has really helped to
hype.
This has distinguished it from Breath of the Wild in such a clear and excellent way.
No matter how many times I watch this trailer, I just can't get enough of it. It's just, there's something so magical about it. If I'm being honest, I think it's the best video game trailer I've ever seen. Like, for me, it tops the Breath of the Wild 2017 presentation trailer there was, even though that's on my second spot, but this, wow.
I mean, Breath of the Wild, I'm very biased because it had such a huge impact, not only on my personal life and, just my spare time, but also my professional life. Seeing all the buzz around that from an industry side was truly extraordinary. And after the Wii U, we needed a Breath of the Wild.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Breath of the Wild really got me through some tough times. Like, it came out while my mother was sick, so just getting to spend time in this giant world, and I mean, the game holds a very, very special place in my heart, and that's also why my reaction, I went absolutely bonkers with this, because I've been waiting for a long, long time for this, and it just seems to be living up to the extremely high expectations I had to it. And this trailer, you jump in water, there's these sky islands where you jump and there's low gravity. He built this card, you help the villages. Another thing that really excited me, the underground sections. You see it 2 times.
Oh, yeah.
It looks so enormous. Exactly. It's like, whoa, it's not just small caves. This is giant. There could be cities down here. There could be dungeons like people are talking about. It's
it looks truly fantastic, because we've been speculating for a while that there would be underground sections, and this is not only... I mean, we've known for a while that there would be underground sections, but this looks like that there could be real, substantial underground sections, not just little caves here and there, great big open bits.
Yeah.
And
also, we talked about this, I can't remember if it was in a video or it was just we just mentioned it by ourselves, but we finally saw Lionel's.
We did, yes. And
terrifying.
There's something I've noticed about them, but you'll have to watch my other video to find out what it is, because I'm not going to give the entire game away here.
It looks like there's a tremendous amount of big bosses. There's this thing, what do you even call it? It's like a big thing with a giant mouth, and it's going up, and the snow.
I don't know what it is. It's almost like it's sort of like an ice. I keep wanting to say Moldulga, and that's not the word. Get it out of my brain. But more specifically, it looks like a Goma, or Queen Goma, I suppose.
Oh yeah, you're right, now that you mention it.
From the Wind Waker. Rather, Ocarina of Time had them, but the Wind Waker one, I mean, the mandibles and everything, it really looks like a big old chuffing Goma.
It really does. And speaking of other enemies that see a return, we have the 3-headed dragon. It's so intimidating.
Oh, yeah, the Gleeok.
Yes, exactly. And it's just... It has some really nice eyes to probably shoot some arrows in. But there's just, again, so much this trailer shows, so many questions that we still have, and we can ramble on.
I'm just extremely excited.
Yes.
Me too. It's just, sort of previous, as I've said time and time again, previous trailers excited me 100%. But this is just going to another level, and I'm super, super thrilled. I can honestly say I am hyped. Which,
Alex, hyped? I've never heard those 2 words together.
I've been doing this 8 years. I feel like I've seen it all, and then they come out, and just when I think I'm out, they drag me back in again.
I've never been more hyped for a game, and this trailer just really took all the hype that had left me and just put it back in. I'm ready, Alex. I'm taking the weekend off. I'm just gonna play this. It's gonna be awesome. This trailer was just, everyone was thinking, oh, can this live up like to the other Breath of the Wild trailer? And yes, it's that good. It's, oh, yes.
It's more involved. It's more dramatic. It's arguably more mature. Not from like a, I don't mean mature as in, oh, it's really adult or anything like that. I mean, it's more mature in how developed the ideas are. And that's not to downplay Breath of the Wild at all, but Breath of the Wild was originally going to be a Wii U game. They couldn't necessarily put all of the budget and all of the force into something that may not actually be a huge success. Whereas they know Tears of the Kingdom is going to be a rip-roaring success, no matter what they do. So they can throw a load of resources at it, and they know it's only going to improve. And boy howdy, I think they've done it.
I think so too. But let us know down in the comments below what you think of this trailer. Are you as hyped as us, or are you still a bit on the fence? Don't forget to check out our website, nintendolife.com, where we have all sorts of articles about, everything we missed, but in written form. And as a little bonus, we also have a Discord server, which you can join down in the description below.
Whoa!
That was everything from us. Stay safe, play some Breath of the Wild before Tears of the Kingdom comes out, and we'll see you in the next one. Felix and Alex from Nintendo Life, out.